Tate, how was that? That was a nice workout for you?
Yeah, that was a good race. Yeah, good to sort of get back to where we were. We had a solid hit out in that one, and I think we can sort of get ready for Worlds, knowing we haven't got sort of too much to catch up on. And yeah, the boat ran really nice, and it's a good course out there, and yeah, it was just a good race.
So where are you, do you think, in terms of your preparation? Given you had the Olympics, you probably had a little bit of time off straight afterwards.
Yeah, I think we enjoyed ourselves a little bit too much, but no, we're coming along quite fast actually. It's good. I'd say I'm not too far off. I'd say we've probably got to make up 1 or 2 seconds come Worlds. So yeah, it's not too hard, but it's going to be hard getting back those 2 seconds. So yeah, see how we go.
Now, how did you feel out there? Everyone's had a busy day today. So in terms of in the back of your mind, knowing you had the K4 on this afternoon, how have you taken today?
It's been good. Like all 4 boys, we had the heat and the semi of the K1 and the heat of the K2, and they weren't easy races. And to put out a good race like we did in that K4, then after those 3 races, it's a credit to the team how well we can stick together under pressure and with a little bit of fatigue in the body. First 500 wasn't the fastest, but that comes in training. But the good thing was in the second 500 we pushed along it halfway, and the boat kept pushing. So the boat was working really well together, and that's a really good sign for us.
And in terms of a 4-year plan, have you mapped it out? Do you know at this stage where you want to be at which stage over the next 4 years?
It's a carbon copy every year, pretty much. The World Champs are in August/September this year, and that's when they are every year. So for us, we just want to be as fit as we can when it comes through nationals and qualification, and really peak in the team boat when it comes to Worlds. So we've all committed to each other for the next 4 years, and we know what we need to do and we know how to do it. So it's pretty simple for us, just be committed and stick to each other.
Murray, you went out pretty hard in the K1 this morning. What sort of a goal have you set yourself for this week?
I only had to go out hard because of this bloke chasing me down the course, and Tatey setting the way in the other semi. So no, I think we're all in pretty good shape, and like the boys already said, we're on track to go out there and race in quite tough conditions. I mean, it is a great course, so it's fair for everyone, but there was a little headwind. It's never easy over 1,000 metres, so I'm really pleased with where we are and pleased with how we race at the end of a hard day.
And you've decided not to go for the World Cups this year. What's the strategy behind that? Do you feel that you can do better work at home?
There are a couple of things. To be honest, for the last 4 years, we've all spent a lot of time overseas. So it's definitely nice to spend a bit of time with the families. Tate's wife's pregnant. I'm getting married. The other boys as well. Jake's working his ass off, and Smithy's just living the high life. But and then also we got that June selection trial, so it makes sense to train in Australia for that June selection trial for us. So yeah, it's just a combination of factors.
And Jake, for you, not going overseas, I'm sure you'll be keeping a pretty close eye on your competition overseas. So, do you expect to see much of the same sort of field you saw in London come Germany?
Yeah, well, you always sort of see the Germans and the Hungarians up there, and I don't think anyone's going to drop off much from last year. They're all still going to be around the same benchmark. So for a bit more solid block training work here at home, I'm sure we can get right up there again with them.
And as a team, do you think you've got much improvement on what you put out last year at London?
Yeah, well, there's always room for improvement, so we've just got to find the little areas that are our weaknesses and work on those the most, and I'm sure it'll pay off for us in the long run.
Right, good on you. Thanks, boys.